Okay, so it's the night before the March for Sciences, and I'm getting ready to go to sleep. And just to talk about some of the things that I expect from tomorrow, well, I don't really have any expectations. I'm going in with a pretty open mind. I know that there's going to be a lot of people there, a lot of people with really strong opinions about climate change and the environment and just general science issues that are going around nowadays. I'm excited to see everybody meet up for one common belief, regardless of everyone's background, socioeconomic backgrounds, race, ethnicity, things like that. I think it's great that people are meeting up in one big area to just really express what they believe in just one common belief. So that's really it. That's all I have for tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning in New York City.
Between the plethora of existing solutions and our collective political power, it is not enough to be a scientist or to love science. We must be informed and active citizens. We must vote. We must campaign for candidates who value science. We must leverage the dollars, skills, and networks we have. We must organize. We must follow the incredible leadership of the Youth Climate Strike and Sunrise Movement. We must create broader and more diverse coalitions than we ever imagined possible. Most importantly, we must build community around solutions. Thank you.
I am marching for the cause of science.
This event's important to me because I'm here to march for equity in STEM and a Green New Deal.
But the primary reason that I march is to stand up for the critical role science plays in policymaking. As documented by the Union of Concerned Scientists, which is doing incredible work to track these abuses of power, in the last 2 years there were 80 significant attacks on science by the Trump administration. From halting or editing scientific studies that go against their political agenda, to politicizing who receives research grants, to restricting government scientists' ability to attend scientific conferences, to hampering access to data, to straight-up censorship. And then there's the silencing of science by simply leaving politically appointed science positions vacant. As of January, an unprecedented 43 top government science positions remain unfilled. According to a survey of federal government scientists, 50% say political interests have hindered their agency's abilities to make science-based decisions.
Is the concept of using evidence-based policy in order to enhance democracy, enhance human rights, enhance environmental rights. And I've always been pro-human rights, democracy, and environmental rights, and I've always been an activist for that. And so combining the two really is fantastic. It's what I do. Like, I am a scientist and I am an activist, and so using my science for my activism, using my beliefs in science of evidence-based policy and whatnot for my activism is really great.
For all of the scientists who are left underground because of corporate greed, I'm here because there are a lot of misrepresentation, underrepresentation, and we need to let those people know that we stand with them. And also to let all the politicians who are trying to bury actual scientific facts underneath, let them know we're strength in numbers. You can never silence scientists.
What we want democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. What we want democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. What we want democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
More data included, so actually wrong representation in media is really common, so we're looking for that to actually be phased out and have more data and true facts.
Yeah, and just more awareness of the general public. So science, people in science might know, but people who aren't might not. So just more awareness all around.
See, we do need to combat climate change. We do need to combat the rising disease. We do need to make the world a better place.
I think that this generation of teenagers has been very, very, very down for, I think they've realized that civic engagement is important to them. Like we've seen with the Youth Climate Strike and March for Our Lives, the youth are really engaged with politics now.
Definitely since the 2016 election, it's grown a lot more with a lot of urgency. I think that's great. I think would have been nice if it had started earlier, this level of civic engagement, but the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, and the second best time is today.
And then what cause brought you guys here today?
My dad.
The subway.